Many years ago, when I was a little girl and living in Ithaca, I loved horses, but my family didn't have any horses because we couldn't afford to keep any horses. But I had some neighbors about a mile away who did have horses. So every afternoon I would ride my bicycle down the road and around the curves and through the woods and through the fields till we got to the country, and there were beautiful horses. So I would hang over the fence and look at the horses like this, and because I wasn't allowed to touch them, but I could draw them, so I would bring paper and pencil and I would make pictures of those horses. I would draw them. So I learned how to draw horses. When I got a little bigger, we still couldn't afford to keep a horse in my family, but I had a friend with a horse, and so I would ride my friend's horse. Oh, 2 or 3 times a week I would go and ride that horse. He was a black horse, and his name was Monte. And he was a very friendly horse, and he loved to gallop through the country. So I would go all by myself on that horse and ride and ride. It made me very happy. Then another thing I remember is that I loved to sing, and in my school we had a chorus, un coro, and so I learned to read music and I learned to sing with that chorus. And then every year at Christmas we would do a special concert with Christmas songs, and in English they call those Christmas carols, which are villancicos in Spanish. And there are lots of special Christmas songs. So I learned all those songs and I would sing them with my friends. And the custom was, in that time, to go with family and friends, a group of people, to sing from house to house. We would go to all the neighbors and knock on the door and sing songs to them for Christmas. And then we'd go to the next house and the next house, and sometimes they would give us hot cider with clavo y canela. It was very, very good. And then when we got too cold, then we'd all go home and sing in our own houses. But we loved to sing, and it was a custom to do that in my town. I have to stop and think a minute.
Thank you, Katy.
Okay.